Want it? Bad enough? Had enough? Sounding like everyone. Here to tell you, your time is up. Brought it down to your level. I'm a rebel against the grain. Being different, same ignition, lighter fluid without a kitchen. The ideal, make impressions. Say something, make me feel it. You can't do it, and I knew it. I pursue it, pain I deal it. I'm a realist and a winner. Original, good selection. This is for anyone sick of the earth. I'm here to offer protection. Make you question all your verses. You stumbling through your performance. You ain't hot or the warmest. I'm stinging hot, call me a hornet. Price of fame, you can't afford it. You want it free, do nothing with it. F you, hey me, the mentality, you scared to risk it. It ain't no future, off of your frontin', wanna create you a miracle. All work, minimal. You all talk, criminal. I am not hearing you, and I'm not feeling you. Y'all so disrespectful, like I'm supposed to be fearing you. Hip-hop, renaissance. Remember when we went hard? I don't need an entourage. Why you need a bodyguard? Next level, same rules. You coming down, change moves. I don't gotta get in where I fit in. I've been here and been about my shoes. So don't be surprised at the kickback. It be the stuff you can't get back. My time is real, you don't get that. I'ma hit you with the real facts. I got that, I got that. You got that, I got that. I got that, I got that. You got that? No, you don't. Don't be surprised at the kickback. It be the stuff you can't get back. My time is real, you don't get that. I'ma hit you with the real facts. I got that, I got that. You got that? I got that, I got that.
What it do? What it do? What it do? I'm missing one. I don't know where she at, but she here. She here, y'all. She is on deck. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I almost start singing Mr. Rogers, but I don't want her to be like Egypt. You have to show out everywhere you go. But would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? What's up, Jay?
Were you about to go into a poem?
I was doing the Mr. Rogers, but I was doing it like Maya Angelou style. Switching it up just a little bit. What's good, y'all? Welcome to Unseriously Serious. Y'all know this is our movie review segment time. But of course, myself, Egypt, and the beautiful Miss J. Marie. We do have some politics to get into, but just before we do that, how you been, Jay?
I've been doing good. Busy. We're getting into the giving season and all that good stuff. So you know how that goes.
That part. This segment is based on recommendations that you guys send to us, based on what is hot, based on what is different. We touch. We try to give you guys. We have did Tyler Perry. We had Justin Rose. Oh my God, King of Dallas. We had him on last month, and we had Miss Yana out of New York. So we have we've been doing this 4 months now. So 2025, y'all get ready. We ain't even scratched the surface. We're getting hit with so many requests for interviews. I think the last time we saw these two guys, we was still a podcast. We a whole network now. Look at God. Won't he do it?
Won't he?
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Well, with that being said, I'm not going to prolong the time. We're going to go right into our politics. If you didn't know, you can. This was created by Miss J. Marie. Our website is up. So all our segments, everything about our bios from all the hosts, and there's 7 of us, and we're still adding and expanding, you guys. We now have other podcasts that will be following up under the QOC network starting next year. But you can go out here to request us to come to your events, request us for interviews and all that kind of stuff. Ain't it pretty? And that was done by Miss J. Marie.
And you can tell them Queens of Conversations with a Z.com. That's how you can find that website. So,
and you got to put an S at the end of conversation. So it's conversations.com.
Conversations with the S. There we go.
But we running. We've been running for a while. Y'all know I got to pat myself on the back when I say this. The QOC network is up for one of the four best podcasts here in DFW. We are up against Didi in the morning. That's how big we is.
Yes.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Oh, absolutely.
Get your votes in. We got to November the 11th. We should know if we win or not. I already claimed it. The award-winning QOC network will be accepting that award. I believe that. I believe that.
Absolutely. Agree.
And if we don't, we still up.
Still be nominated.
Who were we up against though? We was up the big dogs, right? Okay.
So that's how you look at that one. That's how you look at it.
I have to look at that. Didi in the morning is real big. Y'all already know who she is. I ain't got to do that. But when I saw her name pop up on there for that award, I said, oh, yeah.
Hold on. Like, wait. Hold on now. What is this now? Like, okay.
Little us. Yeah.
That puts it in perspective, don't it?
Man. It's going to be good when we go across that stage. But anywho.
I know. Let's get into this movie.
I can brag on us all day. I have to. If you don't believe in yourself, and I'm going to say this to anybody watching, if you don't believe in yourself, then nobody else will. If you don't support your dreams and you don't pour into your dreams, then guess what? Nobody else will. I always believed we were going to be big. I always believed we were big. We were getting paid. So I don't see nothing else. I know the vibe we bring when we out. I know the comments and reactions and the requests we get to come out. So without that, when Grammy Award winning people start reaching out to you to say, hey, I want to come on your show, like, yeah, you know you done did what you're supposed to do. And so I have to pat ourselves on the back on that. So this award will be well-deserving to the network if we do win it on December the 7th. Without further ado, since I got the lady of the hour right here on the show tonight, this is her baby. And I want her to talk a little bit about the big give back, not the little one. But this her baby.
Yes. So the second annual, the big give back, not the little one. This is our fundraiser that we're doing for our nonprofit, Casey Connects. This is an event that's going to be happening December 7th from 11 to 4 p.m. We're going to have some prizes there. We're going to have a networking event. So be sure to go to the website where you can check it out or hit the link in the bio on the social media pages and you'll be able to get the tickets or donate. You can't make it.
I don't know why she's trying to be so modest, y'all. This nonprofit is so big. This helps the at-risk children do what we're doing right now. Videography, cinematography, movie making, acting. It's going to teach them all of those skills of the arts. And she's doing it for at-risk. That means it is just not for the privileged. It's for those that are, and we were at risk. Let's just be honest. We were at-risk kids. And somebody believed in us, or we saw something that grabbed our attention that got us out the situation that we were in. None of us was promised TV, radio, none of that. But here we are, making a difference. And that's what this young lady is doing. And I'm so excited because my baby will be able to participate in this program, and he is excited. So, yeah, y'all come out. If you can't come out, just make a donation. It click the button. $5-10 does a lot for a child. She is actually one that's gonna give this to the kids. Not just saying I'm gonna do it. She's actually doing it. I'm witnessing her come
Absolutely.
out of her own pocket to get this event done. So this is really, really big. I'm excited. I'm so proud of her. I don't want her to start crying, but I am really so proud of her putting this together in a short amount of time. Man, this girl is so intelligent, so banged up. She got QOC running fast. I mean, we move real fast fooling with her. You can't tell her one thing because she go take it to the whole nother level. But that's Jay, and my whole team is banged up like that. So without further ado,
yes, we are. Thank you. Man,
my girl, good. But anyway, I had to give her flowers when her flowers are due. And she above the ground, as the old people say. Tonight, well, actually a month ago, right? It's been about a month, 2 months ago, we did the red carpet do it for
yeah. I want to say about a month and a half.
Okay, so we did it with, and it was the movie is by Mr. Snoop Robinson, and it was written by Mr. KG. Oh my God, you guys. And he told us this was going to be something different than what we were used to seeing. And it definitely was that.
It absolutely was.
Before we even start talking about this movie, I want to do, before we bring them out, should we do the movie trailer first or bring them out first?
I think doing the movie trailer first is going to give us the background on it, then we can discuss.
Okay. The synopsis of this, y'all, is quickly.
Yeah.
Oh man, say. So I'm gonna give y'all the hood version, then I'm gonna let Jay Marie give y'all the technical version. And the short version is Miss Stuck Up Megan was won an award, and then she was trying to criticize another teacher that got caught up in the scandal, which I thought that's what the movie was going to be about. But the table quickly turned when her so-called friend went to investigate. Her campaign manager, y'all see the quotation, right? Went to digging in her stuff, and baby, you was the biggest freak of the Freaknik, and you took on not one, not two, but 3 basketball players.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
I'm getting the hood version. So she took on the basketball players, and the video was leaked. The best friend sent it to her, which I don't know why they didn't look at this shit right then and there and delete it off the phone, but okay. So you watched the thing, you laid your phone down, but which I don't understand. Black people never leave their phone nowhere, but you went to the bathroom, came back, and your phone was gone, and bam, the movie starts. And then she's so cute. So for her to be a killer, like she went through them like it was like a Scream 6 like thing, and I was like, oh shit, she cutthroat for real, for real.
I have some technical questions about how the phone was unlocked that whole time, but she consider she's criminology and all this other stuff.
Snoop had or whoever wrote this had my nerves real bad, and I can't wait to bring them on this thing. Because I'm like, wait a minute. Because, you know, my first degree is in law.
The phones be timing out quick these days. I don't know if I believe.
Yeah. But, okay. We're going to roll this movie trailer if Jay don't have nothing to that hood version of what I just said.
No, I think you summarized it pretty well.
Oh, and then she go to Mexico.
It's a twist on it.
Spanish at the end.
It was some twist to it that threw me off. Yeah, I wonder if it's a part 2.
Scooter says the neighbor. It should be a part 2. The way it ends.
Yeah.
Scooter said I remind him of the neighbor, the nosy neighbor. You think so? Watch it, sister. Watch it, sister.
I you know, some loosely. Remind me of the neighbor, loosely.
Yeah, because you know I will be in your business real quick, and loosely with your man though. Loosely. She was a character. Scooter said, "Mama, she act like you." I said, "Oh, really?" Yeah, the casting call for the part, because what was I at? But I could have put it, you know, and she said, "You know, I would have been." See, Damien would have had to. Okay, never mind. Let's break it.
Part two.
And then I want to be the neighbor next to the neighbor.
The next door neighbor.
That part. Or across the street. Because I want to be able to look
Okay.
at my house at your house to see what you're doing.
Are you gonna be like the president of the neighborhood association? Like
The
that
HOA
one?
people, yeah, because
The
Damien would have
HOA.
had. See, if I was HOA, Damien wouldn't have been out there washing that car. We don't do this.
He wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have
had
been.
me
There would
nervous.
have been a
too.
lot of violations.
He was a killer at one point. I said, "Oh shit!" Now,
I
Damien,
did too.
you popping up and shit. We don't do them kind of things. And then you got knives and
And I had questions about that because I'm like, who the hell gave him her address? I still
what
don't
water was
understand
he
that one.
using? To what? Because you not see that makes me paranoid. Y'all, here's the trailer.
It was giving Love Jones for a little bit too. Yeah. I saw some.
As some of you may be aware, one of your colleagues, a senior member of the social science faculty, Professor Aaron Jackson, has been embroiled in a bit of a scandal.
Speaking of Aaron, he's come up missing. Good. More people like him need to come up missing. Well, while I was digging in his background today, I did a little bit of digging into yours as well, just to make sure that nothing, unexpected comes up.
Nice. I already told you I'm as clean as a whistle.
Apparently, there's some internet troll that goes by the name of Derek the Truth, and he's taking responsibility for those leaked videos of Aaron sneaking around with those students last year.
We are the truth, and we are watching.
Lindsay? Hello? Somebody there?
And that's exactly how Mr. Snoop was giving it to us on the red carpet. He didn't have no rhythm. He said he don't move the upper body. And that's what I found out when I said, if this ain't Snoop cousin on his mama's side.
We are not finna do that on this live, okay?
Welcome. Y'all, this is Mr. Snoop Robinson. This is his movie, and Mr. KG, which is the writer. Am I saying that correct?
Correct.
Correct.
The writer. Okay.
He's trying to sound out professional, KG.
Correct.
I'm always professional.
That's a lie.
That's what he says.
The footage. Should have told me to cut and edit it and put it on here because I knew you were gonna try to pull what you pulled. Anyway, it is a pleasure. Because Snoop, you said this was gonna be something totally different than what we were used to seeing. And at the time, when me and Jamie Reed kicked this off, all we were seeing was gangbangers, the prostitutes, all the other stuff that shared us. And of course, Megan was bad. Okay, let's go there. But I actually learned some stuff, some lessons in this movie, which we're going to get it down through there. So yeah, you definitely gave us something different to look at. And I will say this to the audience. If you're looking for, it's like a Lifetime movie. I don't know. I can't get my words together, but he did this. But before we even talk about the movie, I want Snoop to introduce himself and kind of give us a little background, like how you got started in all of this, or what made you go into movies. Has this always been a passion of yours? Blah 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 blah. But not in that blah blah blah.
Not blah 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 blah.
Not the blah 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 part.
Hopefully I understood. Now, one first thing, man, I it felt kind of cool seeing that trailer. I was like, who movie is that? I want to check that out. It was pretty interesting. So first of all, thank y'all for allowing us to be on here. I've been in the entertainment business for probably over 3 decades. It make me sound old,
Oh.
but over 3 decades.
Mm.
I started out as a musician. Don't do that, Jay. Don't
That
do
it,
that.
That's a long
We
time.
we don't. We're not going to do that on here at
We
this
try to
moment.
calculate your age. I'm sorry.
Huh.
that's all right.
I put it this way. I'll be 49 in 2 weeks, so I'm
Oh, we the
proud of my
same.
age.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
you right behind.
okay,
You
yeah,
before me. I'm
okay.
48. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So we're
Let me
good. We're good. I'm not as old as KG. Coach KG about
Don't
72.
believe that. Don't believe that.
Is that what? That's why the stanky leg quite one stanky. Because
I
we
was in pain. I
a
was in, I
little
was in
bit.
pain. I was in pain.
Okay.
But no, I actually started. I started as a musician in school, and I traveled around, playing for different groups. Then I started being into theater. So my primary was theater initially. My mom took us to a theater show, a play at T-Ball, I believe it was. And after that, the rest is history. I started directing plays. I started putting them on, started being in them, and then the film came around, and then the rest is history. That's where we are to this day.
You from Dallas, Snoop?
Oak Cliff, that's my hood.
Hey,
I'm not supposed to do
that's
that.
the song. I spent to
I'm
go
just,
song.
I'm just saying.
Trying to
Graduate from
figure out
SOC.
why we know the words to the song, and some of us ain't from Oak Cliff. But okay. But that is a bad
That's
beat.
a good song. It's a good
So
song.
you
It's a
from
good
where
song.
Justin Rose? Yeah, Justin Rose from Oak Cliff too. It's amazing how much talent comes out of Oak Cliff and South
Absolutely.
Dallas.
Yeah, just Dallas, period, man. Just the Dallas surrounding area. It's so much talent. I think that's what annoys me about people saying they got to go to LA, they got to go to Atlanta. Man, there is so much talent here from, from the actors to producers to directors to cinematographers. The list goes on and on and on. It's and the crazy thing is, it's a lot of us that have come from families that hadn't had it all. But I think the biggest thing is because we become creative. We have to be creative back in the day, and now with technology, you don't have to be creative anymore. So I think the creativity has given us creativity as a whole when it comes to the entertainment industry.
I have a question before. I don't know if Jay was going to ask you this, but we bringing up Dallas, and me and Jay Marie have had the pleasure of working with a production company here. And because we do what we do here, we see a lot of negative things that floods our timeline, from directors, production, fighting against production sets, directors against directors. I actually saw a comment that said that, and this was crazy because this was from a director here in Dallas, and he said Dallas movies are trash. Like the level is like not where it's supposed to be. Now, me personally, that's your opinion. You shouldn't have said what you said, especially when you got certain people watching you. I always tell people what come out your mouth. You never know what's your position in line to be blessed or to be looked at. Do you feel like Dallas filmmakers? I know it's room for improvement with anything that we do, but do you feel that our movie industry is like can't get along, or there's rift in the water?
I would say that everybody's on different levels. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's not a good thing. I think everybody is learning. They're building their craft. They're getting the right people around them. And as they grow, they're getting better. I will say this. I think the platforms have allowed people just to do anything, versus people are not have the experience. So if I can just film with my iPhone, shoot a movie, I'm done, and I don't care what it looks like. So I wouldn't say that Dallas doesn't have the talent. A Dallas movie doesn't have the skill set. I just say that some platforms have allowed them to just do anything, so they just throw out anything. But also there's a lot of different skill sets. I will say also that this community, Dallas community, has a lot of not great teamwork, but it's amongst certain people versus honestly, if you look at SRG Entertainment, we have worked with a variety of different directors, a variety of different writers, producers, cinematographer. This is the way I've gathered the opportunity that I've gotten is by working. I've some of the film producers that are here in Dallas, I've gave them the opportunities. So I think the biggest thing is they're so much in competition with themselves, they're creating negativity with others. That makes sense. Because honestly, you're only as good as your next project. So that's the reason why me and KG are always taking projects to the next level. Each time we do another project, it gets better and better and better. And that's all you can do, especially with the budgets that you have allocated around in this. No, we don't have these $1 million budgets that people see. So it's a different type of comparison. $1 million worth versus $2. You're gonna always have some things that are not similar for some degree. But I think the biggest thing is people understanding where everybody's coming from. Everybody, and to be honest with you, regardless of what a person thinks about the quality, they've accomplished something because this industry, this thing is hard. It's a hard task to do. Prime example, podcast. People may say, boy, y'all podcast is the best. Some may say it's the worst. You don't know, but at the same time, you are doing what you got to do to achieve the goals that you're trying to achieve. So that would be my answer in a nutshell.
Okay. Yeah, because I know Justin Rose said something about budget when we interviewed him, and we were like, you're a Grammy Award winning, but he did stress the budget on making that movie King of Dallas. And then because we worked with certain production companies, me and Jay Marie, we saw the budgets that you guys work with. I've had the pleasure to work with one, Miss Yano, that funds her own, and everybody's not able to do that. We get that. I'm like you. I think it's the turn each other down part that I see. If, like you said, I might not like this movie, but your next movie might be the bomb. If we go back to what our parents and grandparents taught us, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing nice at all. We'll be all right.
Right. And I'm going to say this. As business partner, KG and I, we don't agree on everything 100%, but as a team, we got to believe in each other. So, if you don't believe in each other, if you don't believe in the projects that you bring to the table, your company can't grow, your quality can't grow. And no matter what, by us having two sides of spectrums, when we bring in ideas together, we're going to always capture the different audience that we can. In some situations we wouldn't because of the ideas. And I think the biggest thing with communities is when somebody disagree, they feel like it's hating versus, okay, we're going to build where we're trying to go and let's collaborate together. I mean, it's so much opportunity here in Dallas. I mean, I've collaborated with producers. Matter of fact, on King of Dallas, I actually did some audio. I helped with audio on the set. I went out there one day. So it's like, we don't have a problem teaming up. I think it's just a negative energy of people always not believing in themselves to where they feel like everybody is talking negative about them.
Now, do you feel like when we're talking about quality, do you feel like quality is indicative of the budget around the movie? So, so does that indicate that you're going to get better quality when you spend more on the budget versus spending less, in your opinion?
It's a twofold. That has a lot to do with it, but experience has another part to play in it too. If you got experience and you have the gear, sometimes you can have the cheapest product and still come out with an amazing product. I think experience is part of it, and then definitely budget is a big part too as well.
Okay. The one of the parts of the movie that I think was interesting is how you name the movie Do It for the Gram. When we get into the creative aspect of it, right? And we're talking about Do It for the Gram, you are automatically go into it implying that this is going to be something that's relevant to now, social media time, something that's present. What was your Like, I guess what made you decide to incorporate social media into the movie telling, the movie story aspect of it all?
That would be KJ. KG can answer
Yep.
that one.
Yeah, the just like you just said, the premise of the movie was social media. When I'm watching TV, we're all on social media all day, every day, and I wanted to do something that would bring a light to that. People, I heard you say Megan was a bad person. To me, she was a good person. She just had a past, like we all do. If we
Yeah.
went back to any of our college days and picked one day that we made a bad mistake, we would be labeled a bad person. And that's what I was trying to show in the movie. To some of the younger kids that are watching this and they go by that terminology, do it for the gram. They want to do it for the gram. I'm trying to show them do it for the gram that might last you for the rest of your life. You just don't know.
Mhm.
So the premise of the movie was strictly from that aspect of I wanted to do something around social media that was still entertaining, not done before, and have a little spice to it. When you're writing for our community, we want a little bit of love, we want a little bit of violence, we want to kind of touch a little bit of everything. So that's what I tried to do in this movie without losing people. I tried to. The dialogue might have been a little long for some of you to get through the first 30 minutes, but I had to build as a first time writer. I was trying to build characters and set up the movie. Because a lot of movies we watch, they just jump right into it and they're just trying to get through the movie. I was trying to write something that engaged those who like to read books because they'll be a little bit more engaged in the story side of it and then hit them with the action and thrill side, which you got that second half of the movie.
What I like about it is there were a number of lessons that anybody could have learned from this movie. Um, you show bullying, which was by Derek from the Truth Group. We showed the importance. We showed how you showed how social media can be your downfall. Because, like, I think in one part of the movie, I remember somebody stated. Megan's friend stated that a couple of people were coming up missing behind Derek's platform in his pocket. And see, that's why I say we as Black people and as in these industries have to be careful of what we give to the audience. That's why this platform don't, if it's about dividing and all that other stuff, we don't deal with it. We don't want to have nothing to do with it. And it's not to say that we're better than people. It's just you have to be careful of what you say and how you tear down people. What I liked about it at the beginning of it, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know what was going on when the mom took her life. So you showed so many mental health issues that we talk about on our platform, from the mom thinking that the daddy needed to be happy and that's why she took her life. And then now Megan is grown, but she's medicating herself and then she's triggered. But she, like you said, she had this thing in her past that happened, but she kind of transformed to me to a goody two-shoe kind of character. And she forgot that she had made those kind of errors in the past. So when the tables turned after that meeting, I like, oh, wow. We have to be mindful of who we put down. You never know what those lessons is what I got out of it. Were there those the lessons that you were trying to get over to us, the audience, when you wrote this, or kind of what was your aspect on that part?
It's very cool to hear you say it from that point of view. The full, Snoop edited half of that movie down, so I had a whole lot more.
Oh.
Snoop was like, "KG, they're gonna be there for 13 days." By the way, you got it right now. So,
wow.
so we did touch on the mental aspect of it. The original version, we had to cut a lot of that down and out. So she did take. She was a pill popper to deal with that trauma. She had some other traumas she was dealing with. We had to kind of slim that down a little bit to streamline the movie. But so it was going that direction, more heavy. But we wanted to take some of that edge off and forget. I had to remind myself it's a thriller. And it was, as you see, it went in another direction to where I had to get you ready for that.
I'm glad you built the story. I'm gonna be honest, because if you would have just started with her killing, or it just went from one thing to the other. You kind of gave us a basis of why she. Now, I'm not giving no excuse, y'all. I'm not saying she should have killed all these kids. Now.
Right. That doesn't say we're not
Let me put a
justifying
disclaimer out there,
it.
so I don't
But
want
we
y'all to be like,
understand. But we
yeah,
understand.
we understand on this platform, but I don't want nobody to be like, well, you said that shit. They said something bad about me. I'm going out here because man say when the girl was ruthless with the
No.
she was ruthless with the knife, man. She was cutthroat with the knife. But I'm just saying it just shows how if we're not mentally wrapped, how one little thing could trigger you to reacting like that. I'm not saying what she did was right, but we talk about this. Social media will, if you don't have the right mindset, you were going to do this stuff Megan did.
Real quick.
It's depressing.
The secondary story. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that social media is depressing, and that's the reason why a lot of people are taking their own lives or are going into depression is because it's so much negative on social media, and people get so immune to it. So it's crazy. So I'm glad when KG brought the story to life, I thought it was very cool. One, like you say, you tied it into what's taking place nowadays, which is social media. And you tie in social media, you tie in bullying, you tie in depression, you tie into all of these different things, which actually ties back in to social media. So, I want to commend KG for even going to take it to that level, which was really a dope idea.
And it wasn't no twerking in it, y'all. It was real classy. Even the sex scenes. I that's why I love Justin King of Dallas. Because everything was done tasteful. Like if my son was to happen to roll up on this film, I ain't got to run in there and cut it off. Because he was like, "Oh, we watched it together." Because at first I'm like, "Oh Lord, Damien going to the room." What I had the remote, but I didn't have to because it just kind of fades out. And then she goes and killed another sister. Boom. Okay. I don't understand what kind of sex Damien was doing that she woke up at 5 a.m. Instead of cooking breakfast, she went to the gym. And I'm just trying to figure out what kind of
killed everybody.
Everybody had to pay.
Like what kind of what? No, don't want none of that. Keep that over there.
No, do what they do. And then she wake up creeping out the door. I'm thinking, okay, she just gonna make him some breakfast because he done put it down. But clearly he didn't put it down because she got this itch on her. Like I'm just gonna cut me a.
She was focused. She was focused.
She was focused.
He gave her a different type of energy.
Oh, I don't want none of that.
So with the story being told from, I guess you say the point of view that you told it from, could you have told it from a different point of view and it still had the same effect? Like would we still look at the murderer, her, the main character, as will we still be looking at her as if, I guess we're supposed to be feeling sorry for her if it was told from the angle of, say, the anonymous person, like the.
Yeah, I think if when I started creating it, I had to decide if it was going to be a point of view type movie. Was it going to be from her point of view, or was it going to be from our point of view? And I felt like we've seen a lot of. I like mysteries, so I wanted to be a mystery, but we quite a few mysteries. So I was like, okay, let's pull back from just the mystery and us not knowing, because y'all were going to figure it out. To have the effect that the movie gave, I had to let you know who she is. So let's just dive in who she is. And I just took it from there and then let you experience it from her point of view. That's why I had to tell the story, because her just killing for no reason didn't make sense. Like it had to be for somebody to go to those depths, and you taking, you got to think about it. If someone takes your livelihood from you, I mean, you reach the very pinnacle of what you do in any industry. And that takes time, effort, years. And then someone all of a sudden just takes that from you. That's a tough pill to swallow. And we all deal with things differently. And I just showed how she dealt with it based off her surroundings.
Yeah. She played the role a little bit too well for me. I'm gonna tell you what the crazy part was. I thought this was the twist. I don't want to tell too much of the movie. Y'all gotta go out here and watch it. It is on Tubi. But when they arrested her when she was supposed to eat the salmon and you know all of that, I said, "Oh shit, they got her. This it. This the end of the movie."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you take her to the interrogation room, and the woman was like, "Yeah, you got a couple of seconds to say." And I'm like, "Damn, Megan, oh man, you been, you know, clink, clink." And she was cute in the little red. They had her made up, and she stayed. And the man came back and whispered in her ear, talking about that was her fingerprints. I said, "God dang, look at this shit here. Who wrote this?" I was mad. And I didn't like Derek, and I like Derek as a person because I worked with him on Yana set. But I wanted to slap the shit out of Derek. I ain't gonna lie. He hit my nerves really, really bad.
You talking about the detective?
No, Derek, the head ringleader of the truth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one that like you. Okay.
Derek the truth.
Since you want to play dumb.
I didn't know.
I forgot about it. He gonna see this. You better act right. He gonna see this.
That part,
I didn't know
that's
she
why I
was
was trying to
talking
get
about.
around, and she was trying to. I don't know, but damn it,
No, I really did.
He played that role. He played the hell.
Yeah, he really did. He
To
did.
be a
He gave
Psycho. Even though, yeah, because I know his age, and you know, J. Marie, you know his age. So I'm like, oh shit, he actually pulled this off.
Yeah, he did a great job.
You played that crazy role a little too good for me. Okay. I see when you play the roles like that, it make me side eye.
It make it
on the carpet.
And but I gotta see you in some other stuff to really feel like you. Yeah, not that person in real life.
That part. Yeah, because she gonna make me side eye her like, yeah, you use a little, you know, like the white woman Bates in Misery. I don't care what she plays.
Forever, like Danny Glover from Purple. He forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Claudia
now
did
see,
that.
Yeah, now see, had we not met her before this,
yeah,
then it'd be like, oh, hell no. You like, oh, she did that wrong.
Or if we would have saw the movie before the red carpet, then I probably had to. I've been standing on the other end and had y'all in the middle in case she snapped.
I'd have just been like, hey.
Okay, I got a question. I don't know who wrote this part in at the end when Poe Derek, you know, if it get got. What? See, I don't even know how to ask this question here. Because remember, they said, there she goes, she walking past the car, and that wasn't her. Who thought to put that in?
I did.
It was like watching the Cowboys game. What the hell?
I had to throw you off a little. I was trying to throw you off a little bit as best I could.
Where'd she come from?
So you don't remember? She was the coffee. She was the tea. Always served her tea at the coffee shop.
You
remember the one she held up? That was the same. No, that was the same. That was the same girl.
Did you peep that, J. Marie?
She took the one that took her
girl, the one that always call her Miss Powell when she come in there to get her special tea.
Yep.
That was her at the end. She just had a bust down. Y'all wrong for that. I said, who this? You know what? Oh, Derek, she got him though. And he cold.
That's funny.
The setup. So it has to be a part 2 then. It sounds like it's gonna be a part 2.
Has to. It could. So there's a difference between could and should.
You can't leave the movie. Okay, so for y'all that's joining in, it's like a Lifetime movie / one of the Misery movies, and then it teaches you some lessons because it make you tear up when you know they kept flashing back to her mom. I was like, oh shit, damn, you know that's fucked up as a kid to witness that.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, hey. And then she goes and talks about her dad too. But she didn't go into detail, like, was he still living? Like, I had all these questions when I was watching this movie. But I know the platform that we stand on, I was like, oh my God, they really touched the issues that we really go through as Black people. And then when, like Snoop said, when we add in social media and the influence, because I don't care what you say, social media has a stronghold on all of us in some form or fashion.
Yes.
Whether you're able to pick it up and put it down, or you just, some people have made this into a fantasy. Like that's their fantasy. And that's what this show, like watching her in the bed. If y'all watch her facial features and stuff, you could see her flashing and being triggered. I said, oh shit, okay. This is definitely one for the books, you guys. If you want a thriller movie on a Lifetime thing, but Derek gonna piss you off. I'm just gonna say that.
And it's giving misery. If you know about misery, it's giving misery.
Yeah, I don't think they old enough for some of them ain't probably old enough for
It's giving misery.
Now y'all telling y'all age.
Well, I'm 48, so shit, I'm old.
It's giving misery. I was like, she giving or enough or something like that, but like, yeah, when she snapped.
Yep. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear y'all say. I'm glad to hear y'all say the Lifetime vibe. That's actually, we did a lot of study. I had to watch a lot of Lifetime. My mom, that's all she watched. Every time I go to the house, like,
right.
Mom, we already know. And I actually wrote it the opposite of that. I already know the man cheated on the wife, and the wife's gonna kill him, and she's gonna get away. You know, Lifetime, right? So I had to watch a bunch of Lifetime films to kind of get the vibe and the feel. And when we was talking in our distributor, that was the goal for this film, was to go to Lifetime. We just decided to go a different route, a different network at the end. It still will probably end up on Lifetime, but I wrote it for Lifetime. So it's very cool to hear y'all say that's the vibe and the feel. Even Snoop, when he scored it, the music, everything's themed. It kind of, it's that feel, because that's where it was intentionally going at first.
Oh yeah, it definitely gave that. And
Man,
it gave it in
I'm a Lifetime girl too, in the Hallmark. So that's why I say Lifetime off top. I'm like, oh shit. But it had my nerves bad because I be trying to figure out the movies off top. And then at the end, when the woman came with the bust down, that he said was the tea lady, I'm like, who the hell is this? Like, where the fuck is Megan? And I said, oh shit, this shit done went bad real quick. She
I was mad. I was mad when she got up to go to the bathroom. I'm like, she done left the damn phone. She done left the phone because I ain't see her grab nothing. And then all of a sudden she come back, they talking about they don't know, they ain't seen nothing. Like, oh, we wouldn't have left out that coffee house. Do you know I would have held them hostage?
First of all, we have trackers on our phones. So that means you need to get to a computer and locate your phone and have the police. You know how we do it.
But you know what?
I done held them hostage to get my phone.
I don't have mine's on.
Me neither. I don't have mine on.
Because
that's y'all iPhone people. Let me guess, you have an iPhone.
No, I'm Android.
Yeah.
Most of my iPhone people do. I never do location. I don't
I
need the world knowing where I'm at.
Location out because you doing something you ain't got no business doing.
I just don't need the world. No, I don't need Uncle Sam knowing where I make my money.
Oh, well, I just like, here go another Lifetime movie, y'all.
No. But,
I thought she was gonna be set off by stuff like that. Like, I thought you were gonna go into, that whole thing where like we don't have our phones, we're on panic mode. I'm like, she should have been panicking.
She went home with the bed. You know where going to bed.
Well, she didn't need to panic that much at the beginning. She didn't have to panic that much then. It's your first time losing your phone. She didn't think you had anything negative at that point. So, I've lost my phone. I don't panic.
Without my phone, if I know I went into this barista and I came in with my phone, we're not leaving without it.
Well, if somebody stole it, what you gonna do? If somebody stole it, what you gonna do?
The Oak Cliff, we're gonna go and lock the front door.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody leaving until my shit
do what you need to do. Get naked, whatever you need to do. Ain't nobody leaving up out of here. But it was a twister of a movie. Future project, like, Mr. Snoop. What you got coming next?
So we actually have Christmas project. You all are technically the first ones to hear about this publicly. If everything goes as planned, to be dropping by Christmas. The cool thing about this project is it's 100% improv. So we have a feature movie that's completely improv. The thing about this project, though, is that we're doing spoofs. We have spoof elements about Tubi. So, the people, you complain about maybe bad audio or the bad wig or whatever the case
Or
may
the fake
be,
babies.
the fake baby. So we're not poking at the filmmakers. We're poking at the people that say Tubi movies because everybody wanna claim Tubi movie. I mean, Tubi has some amazing
They really do.
content on there, but those are the pieces that everybody talk about. So this is going to be a really really dope project. The biggest thing though is that I've never heard it been done before, but for it to be 100% improvisation, the whole film is going to be really really cool, and it came out well. So I'm excited for everybody to see it.
KG, you worked on this project as well.
No, they don't. They didn't let me participate in this one.
They kicked you out.
They kept me in the office. They told me to do the numbers and contracts. So I went back to my cubby hole.
See,
Oh, is this comedy, romance, drama, funny?
all of it.
Oh shit! Another Dallas Cowboy game.
It's
Okay,
all
y'all.
of it. Hold on. It's all of
Another
it.
Dallas Cowboy game.
Just say, you be having your hopes up and then Dak hurt, and but I don't know what's going on with my boys. But okay. That's how this movie had me feeling. Do it for the gram. And see, what else did I say I wanted to ask? KG, how long
Yes,
have
ma'am.
you been writing?
0. That was my first written anything. I've only been in the industry. I started with Snoop, man, probably 2017. I started with Play investing. I was just an investor. So I started with Play doing that side with Snoop. And then we, started transitioning into film. And, when you get into an industry or you invest in anything, this is just advice for anybody. You put your money in anything, you need to know everything about that industry.
Mm-hmm.
So over the years, I've just been learning from Snoop, learning from watching millions and millions of YouTube videos and listening to all the history of, why things work and learning about target marketing and all these different things. So this was my first time writing. So Snoop told me just write down an outline. He kind of structured me how to do it. You have the concept. So I just followed his lead, and that was my first written film. I'm gonna do one more, I told him. I've got one more I'm almost done with for next year, and I'm out. The rest is all burning Snoop Robinson.
That's what he said.
Do one more. That's what I'm saying. You gonna do one
That's
more?
what I'm saying.
You got to
Like,
finish
Hey,
one.
you gotta leave when you're on top. Hey, you gotta leave when you're on top.
Y'all see my pen drop, Jay? You see my pen drop?
Listen,
Because if we win this award on December 7th, well, nah, ain't no stop.
listen. What?
I'm gonna have a Shaka Khan wig on. Y'all gonna be like, what the hell is going on with Egypt on the platform? And I'm coming out with all the classics. And this is down. This hour has been very informative, y'all. Again, this is Do It for the Gram by Mr. Snoop Robinson on Tubi. And like he said, stop classifying the movie because of the platform that it is streamed to. It is a thriller slash it make you think, it make you mad, it make you hate some of the characters, so that means they did their job.
It's a love hate.
It make you side eye some women. Be like, I thought you was outstanding.
Or we crazy, and that's why we understand the movie. That might be what it is.
Maybe
Megan a little bit too much because my law degree kicked in. And I was like, hey sis, that ain't the way you cut her. You got to
listen. Because I was like, why would you do that? And you know criminology, like why would you have?
And then you cut the poor girl's stomach, and she was all built too.
Well, she was more forensic. She was driven more forensic side, more so than that side, So, but we also but go ahead.
Oh no. So okay. Either way, we still was talking to her like, why would you do that? You ain't supposed to. They teach you that. We fussing at her like that.
See?
And I was fussing at her because I'm like, how you cut your own damn self? At the beginning of the movie,
Because that
Yeah, I said, wait till KG gets
who
his
isn't
ass
gonna
on
do
this
that
movie.
with a machete in your pocket?
He done put a thing on Switch. I said, what the hell is you doing? Wrap the shit
She
up,
was
girl.
running around. He said, hey. He said, hey, how's it going? She was like, hey. She had to go in the house and go hang out with him for a little bit. And
I wouldn't went in the house.
like,
See, I
what?
thought he was gonna kill her. See, the movie had me because I'm like, say sis, you
I
don't
thought
go in
that
there and have
too.
a drink. Cause you know he bald headed too, like sis, you know. He got the gun on the side and shit. Then he pulling out switchblades. He just happened to have a switchblade on him. Like
That's what I was like. That's a little too convenient. That's a
Well,
little
he's
too
a gun owner.
Damien.
He's a gun shop owner. You got to remember that. So in gun shops, you have nothing but knives and guns. So he had anything that he can get his hands on.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
but that
but
was
he
real
just
convenient.
randomly had this old machete chop suey thing in this. He's like, hey, I got you this.
Now, I do want to say this. We do have this is during the Christmas season. We also have a Christmas movie called A Sir Charles Christmas, and we also have My Brother's Wife that's out. So we've got quite a bit of content out. So if y'all just go out there and check out all the stuff that we have and just support.
Okay,
I would
Sir Charles, is that the
recommend.
real Sir Charles, or that's just the name of this?
No, that's the real Sir Charles. It's his.
Shut the, oh, my mom says I have a heart attack.
So
I'm
he's
sit there and listen to Sir Charles.
So he's actually in the movie. He's in the movie. Lil G from Silk. We've got Katie Albert and Coca Brown. That's also in the project.
Why we went on set? That's all. Why we wouldn't inform?
Well, we did. We submitted the auditions. Y'all just didn't come to the auditions.
Ain't that some shit? Boy, I tell you.
I'm just saying.
Because I still been up there with Sir Charles. Anybody lonely? Watch me tell my mama. She gonna be on. Is it on Tubi? What's it on?
It's on Tubi.
Listen, I was like, no, sing this song again. Sing it. Do it one more time for me. Do it one more time for me. Do it one more time.
I've been the prop girl. I've been putting the oil and stuff on them. If they
see,
because you know we be a little.
Please don't let him hear that. Please
No.
don't let him hear that.
See, that's why we can't have folks like you on set because y'all get out of hand. Y'all get out of hand.
We are actually really good on set. We just clown a little bit. I was actually location manager. She was UPM for this production. So we cut up when we need to cut up, but we understand money is time and time is money when it comes to
absolutely. We
do
what needs to be done though.
Yeah, that part. So any advice, and I want to start with Mr. Snoop. Well, I'm gonna let Snoop go last. If you can give any advice to anyone that's wanting to get in this industry or maybe want to try their hand at writing, what would you tell them or what advice would you give them? KG.
Just start doing it. Start doing it. Let people look at it, see if they like it. It's not hard to get stuff published. With YouTube, you have the world. We have the world in our hands. We walk around with the power. I mean, imagine that 30, 40 years ago, we can imagine that we can get any information to do anything we want on this planet. So, I mean, if that's a passion, something that you want to try and do, I tell people just start, just do it. The same thing Snoop told me. Just start, just do it. Stop talking about it. I think you wrote a book about that, Snoop. What is it called?
Do it your damn self.
There you go. Which is on Amazon.
Okay, there we go. Plug that in too.
I'm just saying.
That's a perfect title.
Do it your damn. I got actually 2 volumes. One, how to do a stage play, and the other one is how to shoot an indie film.
Are they on Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon. Yes.
Okay, so we need to tag that into our comments after the show, J. Marie. So if anybody wants to get those books, they can get those books from Mr. Snoop Robinson. I think he's definitely is shaping Dallas in a different eyesight, and I like that. I'm a hood girl. I'm from Pleasant Grove. So with that being said, I was born and raised in Oak Cliff, but then we moved to Pleasant Grove. So with that being said, we witnessed the crack. We witnessed the gang banging and the all the stuff that go with that.
Yes.
So to have to watch it, sometimes it makes us relive it, and I don't be wanting to watch it. I'm just gonna be honest. When I want to watch something produced by us, I want to watch something that gives me a lesson that I'm comfortable in watching. I'm comfortable in my son in watching. And he's actually learned lesson like, oh my God, yeah, mama, you can't post that. That hurt people feelings. So for kids to pick up on certain things out of this movie, it taught people lessons around, all over the age group. It wasn't just anybody could watch this, you guys. It's I promise you, it's kid friendly. It is a little killing in it, but it's not really gross like the Scream ones and Freddy, and Pennywise. But it has a moral and it has lessons to it. Mr. Snoop, we wrapping up with you. If any advice you could give to anybody coming to this game or to this industry, positive, what would you do, or what would you say to them?
I would say get with somebody, a mentor, or learn what you're doing, understand the business. There's a lot of people that are jumping this industry, don't have a clue on how to make money on it, or even what the money does, what a production, what a location manager is, all these different. Learn the business before you jump out there, or get somebody around you that knows the business that you can trust. Other than that, I mean, that's the biggest thing, is just getting the right people around you, surround yourself with positive energy.
Do it your damn self. Oh,
Mm.
I'm sorry. That title just stuck with me.
I'm just saying.
You know I like to cuss every once in a while. Do it your damn self. That's what I'm gonna tell my team at the next meeting. Do it your damn self.
It's a book you need to get, by the way. By Snoop
Yeah,
Robinson.
I'm just saying, but it is actually a book, you guys. It's on Amazon. So don't be thinking Egypt just cussing, but that's the name of the book. Do it, and I'm just putting emphasis
on
your
damn. Yeah. Okay. That was the purpose. That was definitely the purpose.
Yeah. I mean, I Do It Your Damn Self is a book.
It's a book.
Get.
You see how catchy it is, Jay? You keep saying it too. See how it is?
Yeah. That's what I say, yeah.
So I can cuss tomorrow at work, and my manager say such and such, so I'm gonna do it your damn self. And
go get the book. On Amazon. It's on Amazon. You gotta
Amazon, Snoop Robinson, and then you just play it off like that.
Snoop going.
And you just play it off like that. Snoop Robinson does that. Out there and check that out.
Everybody blames me for everything anyway, so just go ahead, blame me. Let's go.
I'm gonna say, lost my damn job for 20-some years. Somebody do it your damn self.
It's a book on Amazon. You just go into it like it's a sales pitch.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, y'all. This is the day after the election. So I know everybody touchy feeling. This is one of the interviews that was light. It was funny. It was enjoyable. Yeah. Just like this interview, the red carpet was the same way. We had a blast. We had fun. They welcomed us. They made us comfortable. We were able to vibe. The space was kind of tight, but we still did what we had to do, and we got some good content and stuff out of it. So anytime we come out, we appreciate the opportunity. Can't wait to see all these new projects. I gotta run down here and tell my mama Sir Charles. She probably already watching it because she heard Sir Charles. She probably down there with the CD player. She got the CD. This song here that he sang, this one in the movie. This what I see. This the fight I'm gonna have. But
the cool thing is, most of the Christmas music in there was written by him.
Well, I'll be damned.
I'm just saying, she need to go watch it ASAP. She can watch it a few times. Matter of fact, just watch it for the whole rest of the year. I wouldn't care.
Okay, so yeah, we need to do an interview and see if we can get Sir Charles on here too. I'm just gonna have him, what the old folks say, croon me. Is that what they say? Croon.
Have him do a whole concert series.
I will, and I sang along with him. I ain't ashamed. Y'all the one ashamed. But anyway, that's what made the QLC. Y'all, it has been a pleasure with these two young guys. Do it for the gram on Tubi. Go out there, watch it tonight. Trust me, you're gonna like it. It's gonna make you cuss. It's gonna do all that stuff. But it is a good movie. It is a good movie. Thank you guys for taking time out of your schedule to come by and drop by with me and Jay Marie with Seriously. I always mess that name up too. And yeah, because I got so much stuff going. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this thought, and then we're gonna play the outro. Do it. Yo, damn. Y'all want to say it together? Or did I do it? That's the shit. Wait a minute, before we go up out here, let me say
1, 2, 3.
Do it your damn self.
Why Jay Marie always lagging and shit?
I wasn't lagging. I was on time.
One more time, y'all. This is what your boy was doing on the red.
Oh, my bad. We back.
KG, you
my
missed
damn
it.
earring popping.
Bye, y'all. We see y'all later.
Thank y'all
Love
for having us. Appreciate you.
Make you question all your verses. You stumbling through your performance. You ain't hot or the warmest. I'm stinging hot, call me a hornet. Price of fame, you can't afford it. You want it free, do nothing with it. F you, pay me, the mentality, you scared to risk it. It ain't no future, off in your frontin', wanna create you a miracle. All work, minimal. You all talk, criminal. I am not hearing you, and I'm not feeling you. Y'all so disrespectful, like I'm supposed to be fearing you. Hip-hop, renaissance. Remember when we went hard? I don't need an entourage. Why you need a bodyguard? Next level, same rules. You coming down, change moves. I don't gotta get in where I fit in. I've been here and been about my shoes. So don't be surprised at the kickback. It be the stuff you can't get back. My time is real, you don't get that. I'ma hit you with the real facts. I got that, I got that. You got that, I got that. I got that, I got that. You got that? No, you don't. Don't be surprised at the kickback. It be the stuff you can't get back. My time is real, you don't get that. I'ma hit you with the real facts. I got that, I got that. You got that? I got that. I got that, I got that. You got that? No, you don't. Y'all